Do you know if you spare 4 to 5 minutes of your time watching this video to the end, you'll be able to make a perfect chocolate chip cookies for yourself. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Teaching My G's How to Cook. Let me start by introducing the ingredients to you. First on the ingredient list is your flour, then your butter. You can use any butter of your choice, but me, I prefer using a Juby butter. Then after your butter, you could use baking powder. We'll be needing half teaspoon of baking powder. You can buy the sachet one, but any one that is available at your reach. Then baking soda should not be left out because you need all rising agents to be equal. The measurement for baking soda is also half teaspoon. Next is your chocolate chips, because this is actually the mastermind of the cookies. I mean, what's a chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips in it? To give it that aroma, we'll also be needing vanilla flavor into this recipe. Then egg for the purpose of binding, just the binding of dry ingredients only. Then sugar for that sweetness, and voila, these are all the ingredients you'll be needing for this recipe. You can see these are available at your reach. So next, you want to put in your mixing bowl the butter. All the measurements are going to be listed in the description box, so make sure to just check them out. Then coming in next should be your butter. Using your flavor should be next. Make sure you are using a very good flavor so that when you are baking, the whole room is meant to be smelling nice. Like everyone should literally know that you are baking something. You'll be needing just 1 teaspoon for this particular recipe. Please make sure you follow the measurements. All what you want to do now is to mix everything together. You can use your mixer or you can use your spatula. So I'm using my spatula here to just make sure everything binds all together. If you've watched to this point, please do well to subscribe, like and comment on this particular video. Thank you. Once your butter and sugar has come together, you want to add your egg, which is acting as the binding agent. After adding everything, you want to mix everything together to make sure they are well incorporated. So after mixing, you are going to introduce your dry ingredients into this mixture. This is me adding my dry ingredients together. So I'm going to start with my flour. Then next I'm going to add baking soda. This is rising agent. Let me give you this secret. Do you know that if you actually learn this recipe and you do them by yourself, you can actually start a business with these cookies? Yes, you heard that right. So follow to the end of this video so that I can tell you how to start a cookies business. My second rising agent is going to be baking powder. And that's all for all the dry ingredients we are going to be using. Then you mix everything all together with your spatula. Try and use a spatula, it comes out very easy. So now back to how to start a cookies business. To actually start this business, you will need roughly 4,000 to 5,000 naira, which might even be more than enough for you. Basically, you'll be needing just 2 cups of flour for this, and the current price of flour now is at the range of 300 to 400. So if you get 2 cups, that's roughly 700 naira. Then eggs is going to go for 250 because you'll be needing just 1 egg. Chocolate chips is going to go for a price of 500 naira. Baking soda and baking powder will go for a price of 50 naira each. Then you can get a little measuring butter at the range of 500 naira. Vanilla flavor for 500 naira. Then you can get half cup of sugar for 300 naira. So if you calculate all of this, it will be giving you a price of 2,850. You can see that that's more than enough for you to start this business. Then let's say you add packaging materials and the price of gas to it, so the price of the ingredients will be going for 3,500 naira altogether. Once you're done mixing all the dry ingredients together, you want to roll it into a ball shape, just the way I'm doing it. Just take note, my hands were neatly washed before I started rolling this all together. You can make them bigger, more than this, but me, I just want mine to be mini cookies. Then you place them on top of your pan. You continue rolling the balls until you are done with everything, and you make sure that they are at equal sizes. If you are doing a mini cookies, you can get up to like 12 to 16 pieces of these cookies. Back to the calculation of our cookies business, we calculated that 3,500 naira will be enough to buy all the ingredients, and if you use these ingredients, you are going to get roughly 16 to 20 pieces of cookies if you are doing a mini cookies, and you can sell one cookies at the rate of 500 naira because these are chocolate chips cookies. They are very rich. If you calculate 500 naira multiplied by 20 cookies that you've made, that's roughly 10,000 naira that you've gotten if you sell all of them. 10,000 naira minus 3,500 naira used in getting your ingredients, that's roughly you're going to get 6,500 naira as gain. Imagine doing this for twice in a week, you're roughly going to get 13,000 naira as your gain per week. So if you know that 13,000 naira is not too small for you to get in this economy while you are sitting down at home, then you can do well to try this recipe. Make sure you are good at it. Advertise and sell it properly. If you know you are going to do something like this, please do well to write it in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you. And please, if you've watched to this point, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. So I did 16 pieces in this one because these are actually a little bit more bigger, but you can try mini cookies. So after that, I want to introduce my chocolate chips into the dough. So I'll be placing them one by one on top of it. You can actually mix them together, but me, I want the chocolate chips to be showing at the face of the dough. So that's why I am putting it at the top. And I think you can see how beautiful it looks now. Will I use beautiful for a food? I don't know, but this, I will classify this as a beauty. This is how it looks like after you are done putting all the chocolate chips on the top of the dough. You can see how beautiful it is. So now you want to put this in your oven. You can bake for at least 20 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. This is how it's going to look like once you are done baking for 20 minutes. You can see how crunchy this looks like. Trust me, you're going to love it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see more amazing recipes just like this. You are really going to love it. Bye.